Hi, this is Elvira from Scrappy Mania, and today I'm going to show you how to create these flags. I've been having fun with my scraps. Earlier today, I uploaded on my YouTube channel what I was doing with garlands. I made garlands out of some punches and also out of my stamps. I also showed you how to create these simple little flags with my stamp, and also I have these roller date rollers. This is by Dear Lizzie from American Craft, and it has wordings like best day ever, a day in the life, etc. And then I also have this smash one. This is also very nice. It has stolen, I love this, etc. Plus I bought this a long time ago, and this one has a bunch of those stamps too. So I combined my word stamps, and then I started bringing out my miniature stamps, like my little flowers, and I had other miniature stamps here. And also this one's another one, and I'll show you how to use that airplane one. It came out very cute. And then some more like this little camera. So I started kind of bringing out those stamps and started playing with it. And this is what I came up with. I came up with this one. It's a little camera. I added a bead. I colored in the camera. I put some glossy accent. I put my little wording that says photographed on so they can put the date. And here's the airplane one. I really like that airplane. This is one of my favorite. I went ahead and cut the paper. I put my little bead on top, and then I use foam adhesive to kind of pop up my airplane. Now this flag is unique. You will not find this on the store. I have not seen a flag yet that had this three-dimensional with pop dots and things like that. So you're actually making one-of-a-kind embellishments with your scraps. So I'm going to put this aside and let me show you. Oh, here's another one I want to show you too. This one came out very nice. I really like this one. And so I'm going to show you two ways of doing it. If you have big pieces of scrap, you can go ahead and cut it and then fold it over and adhere it. But then I also was having little pieces. Let me see if I find the one. Let's see. I don't find it right now. Oh, there, here it is. Here's the one. So if you look at this one, I love this paper. I did not have enough to make a flag, but what I did is I cut it and then I really adhered it in the back like that. So I did not do it like this one, this is folded in half and then I cut it. I did it, just cut it, and then I made an extra little piece here and kind of glued it in the back. So I'm going to show you how to do both methods. You can use any kinds of scraps. So from these, I have a lot of little pieces like that. From this, it was not, the pile wasn't that much bigger than what you see here. I made all these flags. So a lot will go a long way. Plus, if you are using your paper to coordinate it with your flags, or actually you're coordinating your flags with your paper. So this is a very kind of economical and neat idea. So for this one, let's see if I find for this one, so I can go ahead and fold it over. Usually I start by folding it over, and let me use my bone folder. Then I take a large pair of scissors. You want it large because you want to cut it straight. Either you can use your trimmer or scissors. All of mine using scissors. I didn't really use the trimmer. And just cut it straight. You're going to need, for materials, you're going to need scissors, of course, a bone folder. You're going to need adhesive, liquid adhesive, and any stamps or anything that you want to use. I'm going to go ahead and put a heart, and I'm going to pop this up with a pop dot. And I'm going to go ahead and put a saying. So this one is going to say, let me look at my other ones. I'm going to put this one bliss. So there's bliss. And then I'm going to, before I even stamp it, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. So to cut these flags, the best way I find is to cut the center. So let me come over here. Cut the center first, then the side, then on an angle the side. So that's how you create these flags like that. Okay, before you even get your toothpick, you're going to need a toothpick and you're going to need some beads. Before you even start that, what you need to do is stamp it. So I'm going to go ahead, stamp my word. Bliss. And it didn't come out that well, but that's okay. Okay, so there it says bliss. And then I'm going to go ahead and put little foam adhesive on there. But before I adhere this one, let me go ahead and adhere my my toothpick in the flag. So before I even do that, what I do is I'm going to use some liquid adhesive, and you're just going to put it all around the flag like so, inside. Then I'm going to pick my bead. I'm going to pick, let's pick this one, oops. And then I'm going to put some adhesive on my bead. Make sure I have enough adhesive there. And it's good to get the clear drying adhesive, because that way you won't see it when it dries on your bead. So now you just push it in like that. Then you place your toothpick on the flag, and then you push it down like that. You can even use your bone folder to kind of make sure it adheres very well. And when I push it down, see, it got, you can just fix the flag a little bit. Cut the excess so that way it's perfectly squared on it. And then I'm going to take my little heart and just place it on there. Just like that. So that's how you create that. Now let's say you don't have that a piece of paper that big. For instance, this one. I would love to make a flag with that one, but I don't have enough paper. So I'm going to show you how you can do a flag with using this one. So I'm going to cut it a little smaller. Okay. Then I'm going to cut my little tails. And then because I like it, I like this one because it's kind of like cream color. So it will take my flower stamp very well. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my extra scraps and take my black ink, and I'm going to stamp it right over here because I want to leave some space so that way I can fold that over. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put a wording on there, and right now it says Happy Places, and it's nice and small. See how small that is? So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And then carefully stamp your flag. So there, say Happy Places. And then I'm gonna take some of my pure color pencils, and I'm gonna color it in. Okay. And then the center, either I can put a rhinestone on the center of that, or I can use some glitter glue on the center. But what I'm going to do now is make sure that the bottom ink is dry, my black ink is dry, because sometimes some of your black ink or some of your ink sits wet a little longer. So I want to make sure it's dry. Then I'm going to go ahead and fold over the excess, like so. Okay. Now I'm going to put some glue on here. Take my toothpick, put some glue on here. And this one I want to make sure I don't put glue on the outside of my pennant. I mean outside of my flag. So I just want it from the fold towards the end. Then I'm going to select a nice little bead. Select this one. Okay. Gonna fold over. Now this is where your bone folder comes in handy, because when I fold it over, I go ahead and push it in and kind of see how, I hope I can show you. You kind of push it in and kind of use your bone folder to really adhere it to that toothpick. So I hope you see that. And then that's it. So see? So everything will dry nice, will dry clear, but you make sure you adhere it in the back by pushing it in with the bone folder. Okay. Now I'm ready to go ahead and put my glossy accents. And I can even put a bead in the middle. I do not have a bead with me right now, but you can even put a bead in the middle, just like I did with, let's see, with this one. This one, I went ahead and placed a bead in the middle and did my stamping. So that was it. That's all I want to show you. So that way, new ideas and how to use your stamps and your scraps, and really, you know, use your scraps to the max. And now you can make little flags. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye now.